We recently introduced a new ebook titled The Game of the Decade, 7 Plays for Winning the Most Important 10 Years to Retirement Success. We then started a mini-series here on the podcast as we walk through each of our 7 plays. It started with episode 29, where we introduced the plays. We're now at play number 3, the do's and don'ts of retirement taxes. Do you want to get our ebook now? If so, head on over to makeitpersonalpodcast.com, where you can download it as well as our first ebook. While you're there, you can even schedule a no-obligation conversation with one of our advisors. My name is Mark Zagurski, and I'm the Director of Strategy and Communication for Mutual of Omaha Advisors, a division of Mutual of Omaha. At Mutual of Omaha, we exist for our customers. For more than 116 years, we've remained strong, stable, and secure, guided by our mission to help our customers protect what they care about and achieve their financial goals. We take great pride in fulfilling our commitments to our customers, putting them at the center of everything we do. I represent the voice of approximately 1,000 advisors nationwide. This is a group helping our customers protect what they care about and achieve their financial goals is the heart of what they do. Let's go to play number 3, the do's and don'ts of retirement taxes. Taxes are some of the biggest expenses in retirement. Contrary to common belief, they can remain a considerable expense in pre-retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs, leading to high tax liabilities. With different rules for different types of accounts, asset location is paramount in developing a plan to minimize your taxes during retirement. Not asset allocation, which is also important. This is asset location, or the type of accounts you hold your assets in. When considering taxable accounts, tax-deferred accounts, and tax-free accounts, it's important to keep your strategy versatile and flexible. A diversified portfolio across these types of accounts can keep your retirement income steady while allowing you to easily handle payments to the IRS. Control, flexibility, options. Taxable accounts, such as brokerage or saving accounts, are reliable and straightforward tools for managing your finances. Since these accounts could be taxed annually on any gains, interest, or dividends, they lack the tax advantages of other account types. However, the liquidity makes them invaluable for accessing funds anytime without age restrictions or penalties. This accessibility is especially important for covering immediate needs, seizing timely opportunities, and providing a lot of flexibility. Tax-deferred accounts, like traditional IRAs and 401ks, require a more strategic approach. You won't have to pay taxes right away, but you'll eventually have to pay up. Contributions and investment growth are taxed once you withdraw the funds, typically in retirement. This tax deferral allows your assets to grow more effectively over time, as taxes don't chip away at them each and every year. While you need patience to realize the full benefits, these accounts can be highly effective for building wealth over the long term. Now, tax-free accounts, including Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks, and cash value life insurance, if structured properly, are a powerful financial tool with significant advantages. Your contributions grow tax-free, and qualified withdrawals are not subject to income taxes. These accounts are particularly valuable for retirees aiming to achieve long-term goals and preserve wealth for future generations. Additionally, Roth IRAs have no requirement minimum distribution, or RMDs, giving you greater flexibility in deciding when to withdraw funds. It makes them an excellent option for reducing taxes later in retirement while ensuring your assets are available for legacy planning or unexpected needs. Cash value life insurance policies tend to offer similar advantages as Roth IRAs, but also come with a few more benefits, again, if structured properly. Let's take a look at an example. Suppose you've accumulated $1 million in your 401k plan through your employer. With the tax-deferred 401k, you don't pay taxes on the earnings as you make them yearly. Instead, you put off paying taxes on these dollars until the future. Conventional advice will differ as to whether or not you'll be taxed at a rate higher or lower than when you were fully employed. Instead, let's talk about how this income you generate from your 401k will be taxed. Again, conventional advice may lead you to believe that if you're in a 30% tax bracket, which doesn't exist in our tax code currently, your $1 million is worth only $700,000 after taxes, Or if you were to withdraw $100,000, then it would be worth $70,000. That is the simple math they may use, and it may or may not be accurate. When you hear 30% tax bracket, what is often being referred to as a marginal tax bracket. You pay tax as a percentage of your income in what is known as tax brackets. As your income increases, the tax rate on the next income layer increases. When your income jumps to a higher tax bracket, you don't pay the higher rate on your entire income. You only pay the higher rate in the part that hits that new bracket. Your new marginal tax bracket represents the rate of your last dollar of taxable income. Where the conventional advice falls short is that only some dollars are taxed at that highest marginal rate. Instead, it's a progressive system with a range associated with each bracket for which income will be taxed at that rate. Your marginal tax rate corresponds with the highest bracket your income falls into. Your effective tax rate is the percentage you pay on the entirety of your taxable income. This breakdown is a more accurate picture of your actual tax burden. Our federal income tax system is a progressive system where a larger percentage of income is taken from high-income groups than from low-income groups. This is based on the concept of ability to pay. So what is the $1 million in your 401k really worth? That depends on many things, including on how much income you pull out of your 401k each year, as well as your other income sources. These factors help determine your overall tax liability. Let's take a look at the myth of 30% taxes on my 401k and the reality of marginal tax rates, which are a stark comparison. If we generate an income by withdrawing a portion such as $100,000 from our 401k, the actual effective tax rate is much lower than 30%. Replacing income is the name of the game in retirement. In this example, based on a married couple filing jointly, our effective tax rate is closer to 8%, assuming the use of standard deduction. For married couples filing jointly, 8% versus 30% can make a huge impact. Taxes in retirement can be complex, and tax laws and regulations can change. The good news is that developing a plan to manage and minimize your taxes is solvable. Getting the right help is critical, as you can lower your tax liability significantly. Having a coordinated plan with the help of a financial advisor who can help you engage other professionals, such as tax accountants, is essential. The thing about personal finance, well, it's personal. If you want your plan to be personal, it has to be tailored to you. It's never too late to create a plan to give you the financial security and freedom you deserve. Take control of your future and schedule a no-obligation consultation with one of our advisors today. Go to www.makeitpersonalpodcast to learn more. There you can get connected with one of our advisors, download our ebook, and even subscribe to our monthly newsletter. Oh, and by the way, please like and subscribe to the podcast. What is your plan for generating income in retirement in the most tax-efficient way? What role does asset location play in your retirement plan today? If you're watching or listening on a platform where you can comment, please do so, as I'm curious for your thoughts. At Mutual of Omaha Advisors, we understand personal finance is personal, and financial well-being is essential to achieving your life's goals. Our vision is for every customer to be able to imagine, plan, and secure their financial futures. Make it personal. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your future.
This podcast is for educational purposes only and may include references to concepts that have legal and/or tax implications. Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc. does not provide tax or legal advice. Please consult with the appropriate professional regarding your personal situation prior to making any financial decisions. Strategies discussed may not be suitable for everyone. Securities and advisory services offered through Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mutual of Omaha Advisors is a division of Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company.